living under the canopy in the west part of the headwaters. Prayed and shared. He didn't know where he was getting his meals and figured he was begging, and just shared. Something was going on. Something was going on with him. The usual demons in life that he was dealing with. But we tried. We loved him. Prayed for him. Prayed for his health, and God would.
Amen.
Yeah, but I'll do it.
Okay.
I know.
2 minutes.
No, dude, I'll keep it short.
2 minutes.
No, it's interesting because it's interesting because have you ever connected with someone and you're talking with them about anything but the Bible, but the Lord, but the gospel, and they're right there with you the whole time. But then as soon as you say you want to pray for them or you want to share the gospel with them, have you noticed that sometimes there's something that just clicks and they totally change? They become very distant and that's exactly what happened with James. We were talking, we had good rapport, we knew the same people. He went to Southside, so I asked him if he knew Thomas Smith, and he loved Thomas Smith. This guy played football. He was talking about how he's bipolar and schizophrenic, but he hasn't had any episode in years. And the whole time he's with me, making eye contact and everything. But as soon as we got into spiritual things, he literally glazed over. And then you noticed, Mary Beth, you noticed that he started looking around. He started watching other people. And I had to keep repeating myself. And, I went through the wristband of the Bible with him. And when I got completely done and I asked him, have you ever done this before? He goes, yeah, I gave my heart to the Lord. But it was just so no emotion, totally different. There were some spiritual things that were going on.
He wanted prayer. He stood up and wanted prayer right off the bat. It was like, yeah, let's pray for him.
Yeah, when I asked if he wanted prayer, man, he got up out of that chair and he grabbed our hands.
Yeah.
And was wanting prayer. So it was unusual. And, and then we ran into another young man. His name is Aaron Knox. And he's 19 years old. And he had given his heart to the Lord when he was 9 years old. But then he kind of fell away from God, got into some drugs, got into some goth where he has black fingernails and, wears all black and has the necklace and all, choker, all that weird goth stuff. And he had just broken up with his girlfriend at what was that Latino thing that we were at?
Latino Festival.
Okay, Latino Festival. I don't know. It was great music. It was great music, but everybody I asked how the food was, they said, eh. So it couldn't have been authentic. But the music was very good. Yeah, and there was some Christian music going on at the end in Spanish. But Aaron was going through a period of time that was real dark in his life for several years. And I just kept talking with him, kept asking him questions, and come to find out that he had a substitute teacher this summer that was teaching him whatever his school lessons were, and brought a Bible and started sharing sometimes out of the Bible. And so Aaron rededicated his life to the Lord. And so what we did when we prayed for Aaron, we actually prayed that soul ties and that anything that was connecting him to this girl would be broken. Because he's gotten back with her 3 different times, and all 3 times that he's gotten back with her, she's cheated on him with some other guy or whatever. And so, that was a connection that we made with him. And then we just loved on him. And I hugged him, and I told him, I said, you know what, I love you. I love your spirit, I love who you are, and we're just here for you, or something like that. And he just kept squeezing harder and harder and harder. He was like, okay, that's quite enough, I'm a hugger, but I want to breathe too. So, yeah, so those are the people we met today. So, who's next? Who can give a testimony? Any glories? Any glories? Glory in the house? Any Marys? Testimonies. Any testimonies? No?
Yeah, so.
Cheryl.